So here we have the equation h equals 3 multiplied by a plus 28.6. And it turns out that a pediatrician uses the model above to estimate the height h of a boy in inches in terms of the boy's age a in years between the ages of 2 and 5. So based on the model, we want to know what's the estimated increase in inches of the boy's height each year. So again, this is one where you could just actually, if you felt comfortable, you could interpret this formula and maybe pick it out without doing anything. I'm going to just put in a couple values just so we can get an idea. So let's suppose you could also think about this in terms of slope. If you think about this as being y equals mx plus b, the slope is the rate of change, so that's another way to think about it. But okay, let's just go back to plugging in some values. So we use the person's age between 2 and 5, so I could plug in 2, an age of 2, an age of 3, and you could plug in some more values, but really just going from one year to the next will be enough to figure it out. So when a equals 2, we'll have h equals 3 multiplied by 2. I'm just substituting in 2 into the equation, plus 28.6. 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. Plus 28.6. Well, let's see, I guess that's going to give us what? 34.6? Okay, so at 2, an estimate of the child's age would be 34.6 inches. So 1 year later, that's when a equals 3. So again, I'm just going to put that into my formula. I'll have 3 multiplied by 3 plus 28.6. Well, 3 multiplied by 3 is 9 plus 28.6. 9 plus 28.6, excuse me, yeah, I think I said that right. 9 plus 28.6 is going to give us 37.6. Well, okay, let's see. So from the age of 2 to the age of 3, it looks like the difference is, well, right, if we just take the difference, it looks like the change in height is 3 inches. So based on that model, answer choice A would be my correct solution. So again, and just to go back to what I said at the beginning, h equals 3a plus 28.6. If you rewrite this as y equals 3 times x plus 28.6, just to use x and y like you typically, seems to be the most popular choice of variables, right? This is just a linear equation, recall. So this is a linear equation. The slope is the number in front of x, so this is going to be the slope. And again, that's because we have it in that form y equals mx plus b, slope-intercept form. So again, I could pick out the slope as being 3, and the slope tells us the rate of change. So that's another way to think about it without really doing any work. You could say, oh yeah, okay, that's the slope, that's the rate of change. The rate of change per year is going to be 3, or again, it's going to be 3 inches. So another way to think about it. But if you weren't comfortable, again, doing this, just plug in a couple values, see what happens, and reason it out from there.